Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, Jay Briggs here from Pickdawgz.com, bringing y'all my NBA Jam session for December 1st, 2022. Hey, new month, new goals, new opportunities, man. Let's smash this month. Let's go crazy this month, Christmas month, man. Let's gift those in our lives a great Christmas, man. Let's continue to stay hot. We've been hot here on these last few days on the Jam session. I want to stay that way. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Drop y'all like it down in the comments, man. I love going through, seeing y'all like in the comments. But if you're looking for my best bets, the best that I'm placing today, as well as best bets from the top handicappers in the world, check us out over at Pickdawgz.com. Click that premium picks tab, and that's where you'll find best bets from the top handicappers on the planet. Link to my $15 NBA Jam Session plays in the description. That's my best bet in the NBA every night. Off back-to-back winners, man. We had the Kings last night. We had the Mavs the night before. Two winners last night, man. 4-0 in the NBA premium wise for me last night as well. So we want to stay red hot in the NBA. One game tonight. You want to smash it per usual. Follow me on Twitter at ParlayGuyJ. That's where I released the parlay of the day, which cashed yesterday. We hit the parlay of the day yesterday. 100 paid out like 630. Great day yesterday for me in the NBA. Also follow me on Twitter for any late information due to injuries. I can update y'all on who's in, who's out, stuff like that. And if my mind changes on any of the games that I do on the Jam Session every night, that's where I also can update y'all due to any late information. So follow me there on Twitter at ParlayGuyJ. One game, like I said a minute ago tonight, man. You want to smash it per usual. Let's make some money tonight. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. In our first and only matchup of the night, man, we got the Dallas Mavericks on the road facing the Detroit Pistons. Mavs road favorites laying 7.5, total 221.5. It's well documented how garbage this Mavs team has been against the spread this season. Trust me, if anybody knows, I know. That's my team. I've been on them quite a few this season. They're currently on the do not bet list, but there's an asterisk next to them on the do not bet list. They're the one team that we kind of still bet on the do not bet list. We betted them the other night against the Golden State Warriors on the money line. It was just a perfect storm. The Warriors are just as bad as the Mavs are against the spread. The Warriors are just that bad on the road as well. So it's just a perfect storm to take the Mavs in that one. We did not take them off the do not bet list, though, because, like I said, they are the worst against the spread team in the NBA. But the Pistons on the other side, we know how terrible they've been this season, 5-18 on the year. But against the spread, they're 11-10-2. So I guess you could say positive for the Pistons team against the spread this season. This is a tough one, man. I almost wanted to automatic fade the Mavs off that win against the Warriors. We know they're terrible against the spread, and typically this is the games right here. This is why they're so bad against the spread, because they're a good team, but they're slightly overvalued. They're usually laying big numbers like this against bad teams, and they usually get the win, not the cover. The back door for this Mavs team is usually wide open. The other team usually walks through it in the fourth. The Mavs would be up 20 points in the third. Win by 4 in the fourth. That's typical Mavs basketball. That's what we've seen this season. But on the other side, like I said, this Pistons team, I had to go deep diving before I just automatically faded the Mavericks. This Pistons team has just been awful at home, man. Let's go through it. Their last home game on Tuesday night, they played the New York Knicks in a game where they got took behind the shed, 140-110. Before that, they played a home game. They played the Cavaliers. They lost by 8, 102-94. So 0-2 right now, and 0-2 ATS for this Pistons team. Well, I don't really know about that Cavs game. Hold on, let me see what the spread was in that Cavs game. 1 second. It was 7.5. So yeah, they did not cover in that one. 0-2 at home in their last two. Before that though, they were on a long road trip. They played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games on the road. Before that, though, they played the Raptors at home. They lost that one 115-111. I think they covered the spread in that one. They played the Celtics at home 117-108. But y'all get the gist, though. They've been terrible at home. Like, they're not winning, and they're barely covering. It's a tough one for me. I am going to take the Mavs. I'm going to lay the points. I think this could be the blowout in order that the Mavs have been searching for. If the Knicks can come out there and blow you out, I definitely think the Mavericks can do more of the same. Luka Doncic right now is probably number one in my MVP race. Really close with like Jason Tatum, who's playing out of his mind right now as well. But yeah, man. I know the Mavs have been awful against the spread, but for me in this one, the side to be on is the Mavs. I can't trust this Pistons team. And I think the Mavs are due for to return a little bit towards the median against the spread. They're not going to be that awful all season. The against the spread records typically find a way to even out towards the middle and the end of the season. Almost all teams kind of return to like 500. I don't know if the Mavs quite get there like that because they're so far under, but I do think they start to regress a little bit towards the median. So I would definitely be on the Mavs laying the points here in this one. I wanted to go sharp and take the Pistons, but couldn't do it. Give me the Mavs. I'll lay the points. I also lean towards the under in this one as well. We know how slow the Mavs play in pace. The Pistons don't really have any bucket getters with Cade Cunningham out. Jaden Ivey looks like he's day-to-day questionable for this one. I'm not sure if he goes. I'll update y'all on Twitter as soon as I find out if he's in or not. If he's listed as out, this line's going to shoot up to probably like Mavs -9, Mavs -10. So if you like the Mavs, I would tell y'all, as soon as y'all see this video, grab it as quickly as possible. That's where I'm going to be at, honestly. So, yeah, give me the Mavs. I'll lean towards the under in this one. We know the Luka Doncic over props are going to be juiced pretty heavily, but, you know, I like those as well. Yeah, man, that's what I like tonight, man. If you're looking for my best bets tonight, as well as best bets from the top handicappers on the planet, check us out over at Pickdawgz.com. Click that premium picks tab, and that's where you'll find best bets from the best handicappers on the planet. Link to my $15 NBA Jam Session plays in the description. That's my best bet in the NBA every night, $15. Scoop that up. Off of a winner last night with the Sacramento Kings, back-to-back winners. We had the Mavs the night before against the Warriors. We were red hot yesterday premium as well, so check me out at Pickdawgz Premium. 5-0 day yesterday for me. We were red hot on the Jam Session, man. I told y'all a bounce back was coming after the horrible start to the week we had. What a bounce back, man. We want to continue to stay a little hot. We've been hot here recently. I told y'all we was going to get hot. We want to stay hot for a minute, keep this momentum rolling forward. It's been your boy Jay Briggs, man. Follow me on Twitter at ParlayGuyJ. That's where I released the parlay of the day, which cashed yesterday. We hit the parlay of the day yesterday. 100 paid out like 630 on that parlay yesterday. So follow me on Twitter for the parlay of the day. Probably not one today. We only got one game. Back in action on the parlay tomorrow. That's where I also can let y'all know about any injury updates. And if my mind changes on any of the games due to any late information, it's not going to change in this one, though. But yeah, man, follow me on Twitter, ParlayGuyJ. Smash that like button for your boy. Subscribe if you're new. Drop your like down in the comments. And talk to y'all tomorrow. It's been your boy Jay Briggs, and I'm out. Peace. Let's make some money tonight.